Okay, so today I'm going to show you what Bible app that I use to memorize scripture. I've been using this for I believe since 2019. It's the only one that I know of. I'm sure there's a lot out there, but this one I like. I'm used to it. You see the desktop version. I'm not too familiar with the desktop version because I usually use this on the phone. When you're waiting in line or, not driving, but like, waiting in line at the store, waiting in the waiting room, filling up your gas. You can pull up your phone and just start memorizing scripture, practicing memorize scripture. Sorry, my son is here. But like, yeah, it's very useful. Use it. On the desktop version, you'll see like, this is all my stuff, so don't worry about it. It's going to be blank when you get it. But when you want to add something, you press this. You could add a new verse, new collection, verses by topic. I like the variety that you can do with all this stuff. You do a verse, you could do a collection. For example, I just made a collection of 0. These are just verses that I want to do, a lot, that I just want to keep reminding myself, going over. I'm working on the Colossians, the book of Colossians. I have a Spanish one that I'm using. If you saw my other video, I'm trying to work on gospel verses to learn in Spanish. And, Pastor Hugo says, use this one, the Reina Valera 1960. And this Bible app has it. So yeah, you can do a lot of things. Let's see. Let's see. If you go to the account, let me see. Actually, I don't know how to do this one. It's kind of cool because let's see. There's a ranking where there's a bunch of people. You can rank yourself, see where you rank with everybody. Yeah. If you're into that, I don't know how you're gonna be number one, but yeah, you can also see where you're at. Your ranking is between this and this. Oh, here I am, right here, 4,305. Anyways, I haven't used that. You got badges. You got a level. I don't use any of these, so I'm not quite familiar with that. But let me show you the phone version. This is a version that I use a lot. Let's see. Share. So this phone version here is when you download it, it's this Bible memory. You won't be able to see it. So I'm working off my phone. So once again, you'll see. And the zeros are here because I like them to be at the top so that these are the ones that I really want to work on right now. Of course, I have too much, but anyways. So let's just say this is your first time opening this up, right? Let's see. This is what you might get. You get my verses. You get, this is kind of cool. We'll talk about that later. Setting is kind of cool. Let's see, what is it? Preference. So you could do font size if you want to see it bigger. Max review time, like I put it at 3 weeks. Is I want to review something at, I don't want to wait till a month or whatever. Target accuracy, you'll see that. For example, if you want to be, you have to get more than 90 or 90% or more accuracy to jump up the next level or whatever. I'll explain it later. But basically, like you're going to review, it's going to say you have to review this daily. If you get it right 100% or more than 90, then it's going to say you have to review in 2 days or in 3 days or in a week or 3 weeks, kind of like that. So you can change the accuracy to 80 if you don't, you got, let's see, what else? Full, I don't know what else. Typing mode. Yeah. Typing mode is kind of cool because do you want to type everything or just the first letter of each word? I like to do first letter of each word. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm working on phone here. So what else? So let's go back and let's just say this is my first time. I want to add a verse. I'm going to click on the plus sign and then let's just do new verse. See the book right here. You can choose whatever. Oh, so I don't know. Let's just choose something. Okay, I have this on here already, but let's just do 2 Timothy 3:16. Okay, the Bible version here. There's a bunch. You can use ESV and NASB. This one's a 1995 version. Spanish version is here, 1960. It's kind of cool, you know. So whatever you can also choose what your default book that you want to use. So you could do that too. So I have the ESV. Let's just do that. Collection, where do I want to add it? You know, you can do that later. Then you press import verse. Sorry, I'm trying to do this on the phone. It's saying that I already have it, right? So I'm just going to import it anyways. And the scripture comes up. All scripture is breathed out by God. So this is not the ESV version, is not the one I memorized, but let's just try it anyways, right? And then let's just press save. Yes. Would you like to use the existing verse? Let's just put yes. See what happens. What came up? Okay. Whatever. So it's up here, right? So all scripture. So what do I do, right? When I want to memorize something, you know that I use a memory palace, right? So first I have a memory palace. So let's just say I want to memorize this. I'll put this in a memory palace. For example, maybe right now, maybe I'll do all scriptures breathed out by God. I'll put that on the TV, and profitable for teaching, you know, on the shelf, and then for reproof on another toy thing that I have here, for correction and for training in righteousness, right? So I'll put that, this, like I said, this is not the version I memorized, but either way, let's just work on it. So it's like the first time, okay? So I'm just gonna review in my head. All scripture is God breathed out by God, profitable teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. So I put it in the memory palace. Now, what can I do? I'll use this phone, and then maybe I'll type it. All scripture is breathed out by and I'm set it up so that I just type the first letters, right? For teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. 2 Timothy 3:16. Okay, great job. Gives you a scoring, whatever, right? I'll go to the next one. Oh, now it's going to take out some letters for me. So I'll go, okay, all scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching and reproof. Oh, excuse me, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. 2 Timothy 3:16, right? Great job. Go. Oh, now I got to type everything myself. So I go to memory palace. All scripture is breathed out by God and is profitable. Sorry. And so I messed up and it's in red. Profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for I didn't put N, but it's in and for training in righteousness. 2 Timothy 3:16. So I'm typing this on my phone right now. It says great, right? On the bottom here, it says review daily. So this will change. You can lock it if you want. If you want to, it's up to you. Let's go. And then it just goes to the next verse that's on my list. So that's how you can use it. And then tomorrow, so if you look here, it says the 2 Timothy 23:59. So this is like a countdown. So in 24 hours, I'm going to review it again. So what's going to pop up, you could just pop it up. You could do this again. If you notice that it's different, right? Like what's the missing words are different from before. So it's kind of cool. It's not the same words that are missing. And then you could just do it again. So let's just say tomorrow, once again, all scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness. 2 Timothy 3:16. And you just keep doing this, right? And then so it'll change. The more you do it, the more, so that's where that percentage comes up. If it says 90%, if you don't get 90% or more, then it's going to keep you at that level. If you do better, then you say maybe review in 2 days or 3 days. I can't remember because I don't really use that much because I just want to go over it as much as possible. So, it's kind of cool. And like I said, you're waiting in line, you bust that up, and then you finish one, add another verse, right? Make a whole collection like me where there's like all these and these. I didn't memorize all of these, but I'm working on it. And the organization, I think I could do a little better on how to organize it, but this is the way it is. What's kind of cool is, I said I wanted to make this video. And then I went to the groups, and I used to make a group one. I had my own group. It's just called the Memory Palace, because I wanted to do this with people who use the Memory Palace. And then I found out there was a group in there. I searched the groups, and then I saw Memory Palace. I was like, what? So I went into it, and then I went to about this group, and he talks about, let's memorize the New Testament together. The verse he has down here is Psalm 19:7-11. I love this verse too. He talks about how, you can YouTube Ron White and BibleMemoryGold.com, and these are the people that I check out too. So it's kind of cool. So what this person did, I don't know, this is the verses that he's planning to memorize. So as a group, we can memorize it. So what I did was I added this to my collection, and I just started working on it. So this one, I started working on it. We're using the Memory Palace to do this. So then his goal is to memorize this New Testament in, was it 5 years? But anyways, it's good encouragement to do, so it's kind of cool. So I was really excited about that, because I don't see any other group in here that says anything about Memory Palace. But yeah, you can use this to just keep adding. Like, you don't have to stick to the go all crazy, like saying, oh, I haven't memorized this for 883 days. This is incorrect, by the way. I had a issue with my phone, and it wasn't syncing with the desktop. So what I did was I was working on it to sync it. Then all of a sudden, all these dates got messed up. But for me, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to review it anyways. So, but yeah, it's cool to do. Just sit here and then just go, okay, John 16:14. I go to the Memory Palace. What was that? He will glorify me, for he will take take of mine and will disclose it to you. Yeah, so to you, John 16:14. So, I only got 85%, but whatever, that's all, it doesn't matter. I reviewed it. I'll go to the next one. So it's really cool, because you could, put a bunch of verses, whatever you want, just keep adding to it, and just, memorize verses. For me, I use this with the Memory Palace, so it just helps. But yeah, I hope this encourages you. Join the group. If you're gonna do this, join this group. Let me show you how you can do it, how you can really find this group. I'm gonna go back to the desktop. Let's see, the desktop version. Okay, so here, when you're in the review section right here, you can go Control D or Control F, and then yeah, so look for Memory Palace. Oh, yeah, I think I put Memory Palace. Hey, what happened? Memory. Oh, where'd they go? Okay, something happened here. Oh no, you know what you need to do? You need to go in the group section. Here we go. It says groups. You could start your own group if you want. I'm already in this, but how I found that was I did, Control F, Memory Palace. I thought I had my own group in here, and I think I deleted it because I wasn't using it, but I was excited to find that another person started a Memory Palace group. So that was kind of cool. You can join any group. You can create your own, to encourage. You can put postings on the memory group. You can put chats, whatever, to encourage. After we do 2 Timothy, I'm going to text him and be like, hey, let's do another one, put another book on there. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. Like if you want to do, let me go back to, I forgot to show this part, but what's cool is for this one, put the ad. I didn't see this on the desktop version, but if you want to do a new Bible chapter, you click on this right here. All right. And then let's just say book of the Bible. I want to do Genesis 1, NIV version. And then I'm going to click add this chapter. And then it's going to say import verses. I'm just click on import verses right here. And it automatically does everything up, right? Does this everything for you? Cool. So you can start in the beginning. God created, I don't have to do this, but you could do that. It's so cool, so easy, very easy to use. I probably didn't explain a bunch of stuff in here, but this is what I use. This is what, in conjunction with the memory palace, the major system and all that stuff. But yeah, that's how I memorize scripture. So keep it up. If you guys need encouragement, join this group, join our group, or not our group, but the group that we're in now. And then yeah, hope this helps. All right. It helped out a lot. I'm glad whoever made it. So yeah, hope this encourages you. All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.